Um, Look, I thought we did a lot of things well today. I thought the time of possession was significant. We talked about getting off to a fast start. I thought we did that. It was a good win against, I think, a good team on the road. And they're a little nicked up right now, and so are we. But I was proud of how we played. Any questions? Yeah. Well, listen, I mean, I'm sure when we watch the tape, they're going to see some things that we need to clean up. But overall, I thought the third down numbers were real good. All in all, we'll look at it and then get on to the next game. It was an important road win. Well, look, we had the balance that we were looking for. I felt like the run and the pass complemented each other, and I also thought it complemented what we were doing defensively. Our third down numbers on defense were great. We were able to get off the field. So, look, it was all in all a pretty solid game. Good. He's a veteran player, and man, it's great having him. He's important to what we do. Well, look, I mean, 2 days is not a lot of time, and yet there's a lot of respect. And, I think it's always difficult when you see an injury like that happen, as unusual as it was. And more than anything, I'm sure it's out of respect. Yeah, look, I thought we ran the ball well. We'll watch. Our first and second down numbers were good. And so, therefore, we didn't, have as many third down attempts. But overall, it was good to see them run.
Sean, how encouraging was it? You had a big win a week ago to carry that over and keep it up on the road?
Well, my concern this week was really we'd been playing these late start times in the evenings, in the late afternoon. This is the first time we had played the early game 6 weeks. And so just focus on all week on just our clocks and being ready to play early. That was a concern of mine coming on the road. Fortunately, we were able to do that and kept the momentum going. No, I don't know. I just know that I'm sure it was the stadium. Good, pretty good. I mean, listen, he's been with us. We have confidence in him, and he's real smart. We'll look at the game tape, and I'm sure there'll be some things to clean up. I thought we blocked pretty well on the perimeter. Austin Carr, Taysom, all those guys. Those were big. I mean, obviously the third down numbers. I thought we had some real good timely pressure with either a pressure called or just a rush, but we made those plays when we needed them, and the turnovers obviously are significant. We were smart with the ball. We only, I think, had one penalty. That was encouraging.
John, I've heard you say before, you're always trying to reach the perfect game. I mean, was this as close as you can get?
No, this wasn't. I mean, look, this was a good game, but it wasn't the perfect game. There were a lot of things early on. We dropped some coverages early, left some guys open in man schemes. QB got hit at the end of the half there. I mean, look, I'm sure there'll be a lot of things we like, but there'll be a number of things we have to clean up.
When you're making a decision to go from Drew to Teddy, I mean, when you kind of start feeling that, because it's pretty early that you were able to replace the Teddy.
Well, one thing that's not understood is when someone says, well, let's get all the backups in, ever take a look at the sideline. With 46, just do the math. And so you have one backup lineman, there's a backup tight end, a couple running backs, quarterback. So there's more to it than that, and we felt it was the right time to make that switch. Defensively, we did the same thing in a number of positions, and we also did the same in offense. But it's a little bit more challenging just because of the rosters. I mean, obviously, when you're at 46, which is too small, if you're asking me on game day, but it is what it is, and you got to deal with it.
When you're looking at the defensive performance, is it all like, okay, this happened
No. I mean, listen, these scripts aren't. Some people use scripts, or you're talking about sequencing of plays. So no. I mean, you look at how we're playing and how our technique is, and that's what you spend time on.
Six times this year, you guys took your opening drive for a touchdown. When you're starting fast like that, does that kind of set you up well for the rest of the game?
You hope so. You want to start fast. We felt this was an important game, but we're always looking at trying to come out and play our best football, and recognizing there are times where it may not happen on the first drive, but it did today. Yeah, it's just sideline stuff. They weren't trying to call plays.
Losing Brian when you did it affect your game plan going, or were y'all not going to?
No, it didn't. Our plan was really to work and develop and to bring him up to speed over a period of time, and it wasn't any time soon. Kirk was coming up this week regardless, and will be up next week as well.
Do you think you're all going to need to address that position because of the injuries?
No, listen, I think we'll see where we're at, but we feel real comfortable with the experience we got and the depth we have. Certainly you lose Cam Meredith, but Tommy Lee's coming back soon. Teddy Ginn's coming back soon. We'll see. Honestly, in our league, and I say this in a very humble way, there's nothing that really surprises you. Sometimes you think your team's ready, and you get out and you don't start like you want to, and there's other games that concern you a lot, and all of a sudden you jump out to an early lead. So there really aren't a lot of surprises. All right, thank you.